You're about to enter another dimension, where childhood nightmares live right next door. It is a world of fear, a world of loneliness, and a world of imagination. A zone where paranormal creatures from our world reside, known only as the Dusk Area. Welcome. You have learned of the Dusk Area, a place where imagined creatures reside, such as ghosts, demons, witches, Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster. I've gained the ability to access these dimensions, and I've captured their stories. The first one being of a ghost that loves to terrorize the living.
Where'd you find this one? You know you can't attach a mic to a ghost, right?
Okay, I guess that should work.
Does it? Does it work for you? I guess it should then, huh? Hi, I'm dead, in a box underground. Well, technically I'm a ghost, and in my former life I was known as Chris. And now I spend my time haunting this here property.
Chores that you refuse to do.
Anna! What are you even talking about?
You know I hate surprises, yet there you go throwing cups at me.
What are you even talking
Oh,
about?
so you're gonna pretend you didn't just throw that?
Did you see where I just came from?
It came from over there, and it has to have been you.
God, you're always like
I
this!
don't know how you're doing it.
You're always like
okay,
this! You're accusing me of...
You know they can't see me, so I can just do whatever I want, and they have not got one clue.
Vodka? Are you kidding me? On the one day I don't have to go in the office?
Honey? Are you okay?
Yeah, I just somehow spilled my drink.
Oh, you're finally cleaning something for once.
Something for once.
I heard that.
You see, I'm spiritually tied to this house. And if I were to ever leave, I would die. And who wants that? Death is so final. And with so much excitement in the world, especially being provided by me. Of course I'm gonna mess with them. It's been my specialty since I was alive.
So how did you become a ghost?
The way most people become ghosts these days. I died.
Well, yeah, of course, but how did you die?
Well... I'm gonna go with Gary left me hanging.
Do you, have ghost friends?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course I do.
Oh, I thought you said that you couldn't leave the house.
Well, I'm tied to this place spiritually, which goes beyond any reason that puny human brains like yours could understand. But if that reason just suddenly goes away, then any ghost can walk freely among this earth. For example, Gary's been watching us this whole time.
Who's Gary?
Oh, Gary's our neighbor.
You have a neighbor?
Of course I do. Look to your left.
Oh, what?
Hey, Gary! Gary can't talk.
Oh.
I mean, don't act surprised. You're literally interviewing a ghost after all. Hey, Gary, it's good to see you. How are things? Ah, that's good to hear. I heard the Johnsons got a new dog. I know we've all been there before, am I right?
I have no idea what you mean.
Oh, look, Gary. The Johnsons are home. You bet... Well, I guess that solves that.
So, what was the reason you were talking about again?
What reason?
Why you're...
Of all things, a peanut allergy took you.
Sorry about that, guys. So, I'm Anna's brother, and I just needed to let go of all that emotion. She's the reason I'm tied to this place, after all.
Oh, okay, well, that's all we needed. One last question, though. Are you still gonna keep messing with her and her husband? I mean, she is clearly grieving you.
Of course. She deserves it.
Or you.
I can explain. Chris? Chris?
How do you know that name?
Sadly, we have retrieved our footage from our encounter with Chris. Our team has unfortunately been charged with breaking and entering and destruction of property. We will not be seeing much from them for a while. Good thing is, I have made thousands of clones of myself, meaning that we have as many clones of me as we can possibly need. On our next segment for Dusk Area, it consists of a demon that struggles to fit in. You will see why. If you could for us, please tell us who you are and what seems to be the problem. Okay, we'll translate that. So, why do you think you're having a tough time making friends?
You okay, buddy? Yeah, I know. The hours at the office are getting to me. I mean, just take a toll on you. Yeah, I just resolved this, but I mean, you gotta just live life, you know? You can't just let it, come to you. You have to go for it and do it yourself. My brother-in-law just let it come to himself alone. I mean, he died eating a brownie he didn't know had peanuts in it. Should tell you a lot.
A drunken old fart is a suitable friend for you? We've got very different tastes, buddy. Well, you're definitely polite. Thank you for joining us tonight, Damon. What a heartwarming ending. It's always nice to see something work out well in the end. Our next segment in Dusk Area features a monster trying her best to fit in with her peers. It doesn't have quite the expected ending.
Hey, in here. We called you here because we needed a camera crew to document what's going on here at Johnson's Paranormal Hotline. Our boss found patches of goo all over the table, which is a universal sign of an alien on Earth.
Allowed in the house because she thinks it's being haunted by him.
See, Mr. Johnson's kind of stuck in the past, so he's a strict no mythical beings policy in the workplace. So he locked us in here, and we have to figure out who it is, or we're all fired. The culprits today are me, obviously, Frank, who works in IT. He's a fun guy, but I honestly don't know much about him. Bart, basically, he writes all the reports on these encounters. He's kind of depressed and grumpy, and honestly, I think he's an alcoholic. Lastly is Allison. She's a ton of calls here, but she's pretty quiet, so I really doubt it's her.
I like to kayak, in the summer. Play some video games as well. That's really that there is to know about me, though.
Well, I'm Peter. I can't believe I forgot to introduce myself. I really enjoy exotic foods. Hobbies I have are hunting, fishing, and I like to cook as well.
Well, I'm an avid reader. I do that a lot with my wife at home. And, why am I doing this? Look, I really don't care about what's going on here. I mean, I could care less if you're a monster or not. I mean, it's 2021. So I've got my own paranormal garbage going on at my own place, so I don't need more of this blowing over into my workload.
I like water. Water's good. And bread. I think I like bread.
Okay, we have to address the elephant in the room. One of us is some sort of goo-spilling thing, and they must be a sort of master of disguise if they can hide among us so well. What do you think?
Look, honestly, I don't care what you are, what any of you are, but can I just go back to work? I really don't care for this game of goo done it. It's gonna be a long
It had to be someone that had access to this room. And from the looks around everyone in here, that leaves it to Peter.
Yes, indeed. I second that notion. I do not have access to this room, therefore it could not possibly be me. Ha, ha.
Yeah, Peter. Use that trap of yours to explain yourself, why don't you?
Whoa. You guys are throwing out some strong accusations. You really think my body could create something disgusting as that goo?
Beer's full of it.
Peter is definitely that person. I mean, who could ever do this with his type of demeanor? Ha, ha, ha.
It couldn't be me. And plus, I haven't used this room in something like a week.
And you're gonna prove this how?
Give me a second. So, as you can see, even though I do have access to this room, there's no way I could be here in the time that everyone is saying. Here, I have a log sheet of everyone who has rented out this room in the time that we have talked. Notice my name is nowhere to be found.
I mean, he does have a point. He really isn't on the schedule. So I don't see how he could have been in the room.
I mean, look at it this way. If he was actually the monster thing, whatever this thing is, would he even care about a schedule? I mean, we don't know this thing's intentions. We work at a company that fights against these things.
We are completely oblivious to whatever this thing's goal is. We don't even know if we're going to make it out of this room alive. Oh, God. Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe it's the alcohol talking. It's probably that.
You guys buy him?
No. Everything that comes out of his little perky mouth is crap.
You know, you were looking like right at me when you said that. I could hear every word you're saying.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Man, I just don't know. He has the receipts and everything to back him up. I mean, if he wanted to, he probably could have just killed us all by now.
That is a fantastic question. We can ask him right now. Peter, why don't you just kill us? Make us a lot easier on all of us.
Well, that is quite an assumption. However, what if this creature is actually trying to help us or try to make money for their family? These are all important conclusions that we should take consideration.
That's fair, Allie. I mean, what if we just...
My name is Allison.
Okay, whatever. I mean, but do you really trust that guy over there? Monster or not?
I mean, even if it isn't him and it's one of you two, I like you guys way more than I like Peter.
I mean, yeah, we could just accuse him of it and get him out of our skin.
I am not like those two other fools. I want to get it right and not blame someone for it, for something that is not their fault.
No, we have to get this right.
Well, person who likes justice. You must be fun.
So, since we decided to go in a little bit more detail here, let's just go through the day and see where everyone was at. I started my day off in IT, but I ended up in the cryptid department to help out George with the PC problem. See, he got some malware on his PC after looking at some Bigfoot pictures.
I was at my desk pretty much the entire day. I went up to Mr. Johnson's office, but it turns out he was just mad, so I ended up coming back down.
Well, I just worked all day in the call center.
Okay, well, I was in the reporting office as per usual, writing up all my reports. I went to take a leak, and I came back from my business, and I went back hard at work like I always do.
Hey, you don't gotta lie to me, man. I know you're sleeping on the job.
Oh, you're calling me the liar here.
Yeah,
You,
Yeah.
calling me.
that's what I said.
May I remind you that you're the one that's keeping us locked in this room for hours on end because you won't admit that you're the monster here. About to get us all fired.
Bart!
Don't Bart me.
Well, you're gonna get fired anyway for being a terrible reporter.
Oh, don't you dare talk about
Whoa,
my
I'm
work
gonna talk
like
about
that.
you.
My
No,
work is
no, no, no,
excellent.
terrible.
Don't
You're
you
late all
dare
the time
talk about
anyways,
it.
guys.
I
Fact
just
that
went
you
through a
do it
family
right,
loss,
it's
and
now
you're
too bright.
telling
This
me
isn't even
that my
acceptable.
work
I know.
isn't
Brighten
good?
up the whole picture.
Stop
He's late all the
I
time.
can't just take
You're
off the
so
name,
dumb.
okay?
This is
It's covering something that I can't
Excuse
show.
me?
It's
You're
very
saying that-
Guys!
What?
I have an idea that could solve this problem. We all touch the goo. We all touch the goo. It burns whoever did not create it, and whoever it does not affect is obviously the monster among us.
Okay.
I mean, sounds fair to me.
Alright. Ah, Mother Forest!
You know what? I'm pretty confident it's not me.
Alright, your turn, Allison. Peter, are you okay?
What is that?
Oh my god.
Peter, you're,
A skeleton.
This is just what I needed.
I am not going to lie. I am not going to miss Peter. He was a jerk, but I wonder how he was the monster all along. He reacted to the goo pretty harshly, which is not what I expected. Maybe it wasn't him, but he really did get what he deserved. The real creature out there is feeling really guilty the whole time, but they love living the life here on Earth. Okay, you got me. Guess what? I was the alien the whole time. Could you tell?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I hope you learned a valuable lesson from that last segment. What was this? Oh, the lesson was to never pretend to be something that you aren't. Always be proud of yourself no matter who or what you may be. So, follow your imagination and you too can enter the Dusk Area. That's all the time I have for tonight. So, stay safe, have a wonderful night, and I'll see you in the next area.